Hello there, and welcome to Catch the Pulse with Rodney. Today we're very, very fortunate to welcome a personal friend of mine that I've known for years and years and years. His name is John Anton, and he owns the Token Lounge. Good to see you, buddy. What's happening?
Just rock and roll, man. That's all I've been doing.
Yeah,
forever.
Forever is right, man.
Yeah.
You've owned bars for as long as most of us have been alive.
Since I was 20.
20 years old.
20 years old. Had to put the liquor license in my mom's name because you had to be 21
Oh, are you kidding
to
me?
get a liquor license. Yeah, that was at Blondie's.
Wow, and how long did you own Blondie's for?
89 to 94.
And then we in, what was it, 94 or?
Well, 93, I met Gene Oliver over there.
Right.
And that's when I signed the lease, but it took a year to get a certificate of occupancy. So we opened up in December of 94.
And that's when Freddie and me walked away.
Well, I think you guys were gone for 2 years, right?
Yeah, it was. In them 2 years, man, it's been so long. Didn't it open up to something else before you got
Well,
it?
no, I got it. I opened it as the Mosquito Club.
That's what it was.
3 years.
Right. And what made you change it back to the Token Lounge? I know it was.
Well, everybody still called it the Token.
Yeah.
We wanted to call it the Token.
I know. Us old
But I
time.
didn't know if the city wanted it to be called the Token. So we changed the name
I got
to
you.
reopen it.
That's a cool name, though. The Mosquito Club. That was a cool name, man.
Yeah.
But you've been at it for so long, man, and it seems like there's been a lot of clubs that have come and gone in that time, and you just have prospered. I know we talked before we went on camera that times were tough at the beginning, and tell us a little about before you actually were a bar owner. What kind of kid were you when you were a youngster? I want all the
Well, my
dirt.
dad had a business. He had a bakery down in Lincoln Park.
Okay.
My dad had all these tools. He was auto mechanic too.
Okay.
Then me and my brother go find junk bikes in
Okay.
the neighborhood, and I'd be fixing the bikes,
Right on.
getting them going, and I'd try to sell them and stuff, you know.
You're a little entrepreneur.
Yeah, they didn't buy us a bike, they were cheap.
Oh, when we were kids, my dad, this is one of the good things that he did as a father. He bought all three of us boys Schwinn bicycles at the same time from Montgomery Ward's, man.
Yeah.
And Freddie got the Schwinn Super Sport, and I got I can't remember what, Collegiate I think it was, and Ricky got a brown one, I got a blue one, and Freddie got the badass model, and boy, I used to take that thing and steal it from him when he was working at Ford's, man, and I busted up the back wheel, and I had to sleep in a truck for the whole weekend because he was going to beat me to death, man, but that's a story for another time.
When we were 7 and 8, our grandparents brought us over brand new, like these candy cane bikes, and they were over and put them in the driveway.
Okay.
They're there in the driveway, and the parents and grandparents are in there bullshitting, talking. Me and my brother go outside, and we watched two kids rode them off.
They stole them?
They stole them. We never even got a chance to ride them, bro.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah. And I've just seen the backs of them riding them off.
Oh my God. Did you ever get them back?
No, we never got them back.
Holy mackerel,
You know?
that was a pretty pissed
Yeah,
up
and that was a nice neighborhood back then in Lincoln Park, you know.
Oh
but,
my
you know,
Lord. And that was right at Christmas Day?
Oh, no, it was, they bought us, it's not Christmas, sorry, it's birthday present
Oh, okay.
in July, so.
Wow. So where are you
Actually,
actually
I'm garbage
from?
picking for bikes after that.
Where is your family actually from? And
Well, Yugoslavia,
look, okay.
former Yugoslavia,
Right.
now it's former Yugoslavia, Macedonia.
Okay.
That's where Roosevelt's from too.
No kidding.
Yeah, Roosevelt sold me Blondies, he's from Macedonia too.
He's a
Coincidentally.
good guy. Yeah, he's a good guy.
You know?
I like him a lot, man.
Then now we're like, hey, Macedonians run the rock scene. We got the west side and the
You got
east
the
side.
east side, man.
We're kidding. Yeah.
He just did a big show. Didn't he just do a big show over there?
Which one? Halloween or something?
Yeah. Did you go see anything about it?
No, I had something going on over here.
Oh, you got it. That's what I wanted to talk to you about. Where do you get all these big bands that are coming through, like semi-national bands that stop in, like say the Bull Boys and LA Guns, which I had such a good time with the guys in LA Guns with me and my wife. I talked about it on my last show.
Yeah.
Those are some really nice guys.
Yeah, they're all cool. They're
Yeah.
real cool.
How do you get those guys on your tickets?
Well, just over all the years, I've made relationships with the agents and stuff, and I've been fortunate to have a lot of bigger bands that don't play clubs.
You are one of the only.
You know what I mean?
No, yeah, man.
Because I'm like, on this whole tour, I'm like, whoa, man, Token.
Isn't that
Everything else is all theaters, and
I
I'm
know,
playing the
right?
Token on this date,
Isn't that a great feeling that
Yeah.
you've accomplished so much, man? Is it pretty costly to get those guys?
Yeah, but it works out. They sell out. They draw a lot. So.
How's Pops doing?
He's doing really good.
I just love that guy, man.
Yeah, I took him for stem cells 3 times down to Mexico.
Does those
So
help?
they help a lot, man.
No kidding.
Yeah.
So you go down to Mexico a lot. Tell me about that, man. What's your venture down there?
I love it.
You just love it.
I love it.
You're all,
love it.
Look at your face light
I
up.
always love the beach, the sand, the warm weather. Man, I can't stand the cold weather personally.
I'm so over this Michigan weather, man. Today's the first day that I start stressing about the driving because I got to drive in this crap in my semi-truck.
Right.
It just gets miserable, man. But so, what are your plans for the near future? Are you staying in Michigan, or what's your plan?
Well, I'm kind of planning on my way out.
Are you?
You know, I want to move down there. You know, I got a place down there I bought 2 years ago.
Okay.
We basically spent almost half the year down there this year. You know, we'd go for a month or 3 weeks back and forth. We were there, spent July down there.
That's awesome,
you know?
Man. That's awesome.
January, I'd go.
Well, you've earned it, man. You've been in business for a long time, and you've thrived when a lot of other places haven't.
Working my ass off. I figure it out. Just try to do what I can, you know?
Man, I tell you what, back in our day, man, it was like the waitresses were stealing from you, doing stuff they shouldn't have been doing in the bathrooms, letting people in for free, and, you know, we didn't know how to run a bar.
Well, like I said, the first 10 years I owned a bar, the first 5 years, 4 or 5 years of Blondie's, and the 5 over here, I wasn't making any money because I was drinking, the staff was drinking, everybody was drinking. And it was just like, you know,
just working party.
You know, you got a gallon of milk and 20 holes in it. You know, there's nothing left over.
Bunch of udders.
A bunch of udders. So I was basically losing my bar for the first 10 years.
Oh my goodness.
You know, I was living week to week,
Right
maybe
on.
day to day, man. You know.
Yeah.
I mean, shut off notices constantly the first 10 years. Then I stopped drinking.
Things got better.
Yeah, instantly I was making money.
Isn't that amazing, man? Because
But the staff, when I don't drink, nobody's allowed to drink.
Sure.
Nobody's allowed to drink, man. Sober staff.
I get you.
You know, then it makes a big difference.
Man, I can tell you that from experience, and like I say this a lot. Misery loves company, man. If you put your foot down and say I'm not drinking, so nobody else can drink, they have to get on the program with that. You know.
You know Angel Gomez?
I do.
I'm drinking with Angel, and he was a drinker too.
Yeah.
You know, back in the '90s. You know,
Yeah,
when I was still drinking.
Uh-huh.
And he said, "Hey, John, just so you know, every drunk bar owner I know is a broke bar owner."
Yes, sir. Yes,
And I remembered that, and I laughed it off
Yeah, but it's
until I stopped drinking there, and I'm like, hey, you know what? Angel was right. God bless him.
and it stays with you. There's like certain things in your life that just stick with you. That's a key point that changes your life, and you can look back at that and reflect on it and say, "Wow, this guy was right." And look at it, I'm proof positive. I lived through it and I prospered, and that was some damn good advice.
Oh no, it was great advice.
Yeah,
You just
you got to follow it, man.
it wasn't the right time.
I know.
But then things change, you know.
Yeah. So tell me, who's like the biggest band that you've had, and how did you get them?
Well, probably Ace Frehley.
Yeah.
Right? He just passed away.
Isn't that a tragedy?
Yeah,
man?
we just had him booked for Halloween.
I know.
And we had to cancel it, you know.
Yeah, that's terrible. How was he as a person?
Well, I mean, he was cool. He had a security guard with him because, you know, the Kiss Army is always
Sure.
chasing him down and trying to follow him to the hotel rooms, and people are trying to sneak in the room. But
He lived life pretty hard though for a long time.
probably, you know, yeah.
Yeah, and you could see it in the later years of his life. You know, his health was failing. He was getting more drawn in and stuff, and that's sad, man.
But I had the original Foghat. That was great.
We had Foghatted when we owned it.
Did you?
Yeah.
No kidding. That's
Yeah.
awesome.
You know what was I had such a blast at when I got to come backstage. I was doing one of my parties that I was doing there, and Mitch Ryder was playing.
Uh-huh.
And it worked out great that he was playing on my birthday party.
Yeah.
And I came back and I was like starstruck, man, because I always loved the guy.
Yeah.
And I'm sitting there talking to you. You let me go back there to talk with him and stuff, and I started just diarrhea coming out of my mouth because I was like so amazed to just be this close to him. And he was a cool old guy then, and it's been 15 years, man. He's still rocking.
Yeah.
He's what, like 85 now?
Yeah, something like that. I think it was 85. I had him last year again.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, it was really good.
And he was very personal. He was a very nice guy, but you could tell he was tired, man. He just wanted to get his show over, get on the bus, and go home, man.
Sure. Hey, Matt told me you guys had another really cool show in Nazareth.
Yeah.
You guys had Nazareth and
Yeah.
Saxon.
Yeah, didn't the singer just pass away?
Danny, Might have been 10 years, I
It's
think.
been that long.
Yeah.
Yeah, I always loved that song, Razzmatazz. I don't know what nationality he was, but man, he could sing.
Yeah, it was a great band.
Yeah, and I had some pretty good stories back when we were there, man. There was a lot of cool bands that came in. A lot of bikers come in and stuff, and we really never needed a bouncer, but we had one just like you. You invite everybody in, you just ask them to be cordial, and
Sure.
usually there's no fights anymore. Back in our day, we had a guy named Walls. I don't know if you.
Oh, yeah, I know Walt. Yeah.
Yeah, he was a good guy. He
Yeah,
just
for sure.
passed. He just passed. I think you know.
A handful of years ago, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was about 6 years ago. Me and him got really close on social media and talked quite often about his choppers and stuff. He actually had his own brand, a Poor Boy's Chopper or something like that. And he was down there. He got in a real bad accident down there.
I know, I seen him when he came back up.
He didn't look too good, huh?
Well, you know, stuff happens, but he still had a good attitude.
Yeah, he was crazy.
Yeah.
He always picked on me because I was never the one to back down from him. Everybody was terrified of him. I loved him like a brother, man, and he was cool to me, but that guy could fight, man.
Oh, yeah, he'd be choking people out.
All the time. There was one incident I remember. He choked a guy out and he pooped himself on the floor, man. It was just, he kind of went overboard a few times, man. But there's such great stories there at the Token Lounge, man. And what was your favorite band that played at Blondie's with you guys before you came to the Token?
We're at Blondie's?
Yeah,
Man,
some of the
there were so
local
many.
bands. Some of the local bands.
Well, of course, Halloween and Seduce.
Yeah.
Were, you know, my favorite ones, you know.
Yeah, those
They
guys.
always did good.
They cut the stone in Detroit, man, for like the glam rock, I guess you would say, man. But it was like speed metal, and everybody would flock to go to Blondie's and the Token and the Ritz.
Well, and they could play 2-3 nights a week.
Yeah.
Because people would follow them, the Token, Harpo's, the Ritz,
Yeah.
Blondie's, and every Friday and Saturday, that crowd would just go wherever they're at.
I talked about that with somebody.
Nobody does that anymore. You can play once here now, once every 2 months to get a crowd.
I know, and what's going on with that? I know I talk about this a lot about like the tribute bands and the bands of our day, like the big S's, Strut, Seduce, Scarlet, Savage Grace. They all had their own rock and roll.
Yeah, but you know, that whole scene ended around 90.
Yeah, I agree.
Nobody was doing that, following bands like that after 90.
Do you know the reason why? What do you think it stopped?
Well, grunge came out, then
Yeah.
Pantera came out, and the whole 80s scene kind of changed.
Yeah.
You know, then everybody's trying to be like Seattle, and everybody's trying to be like Pantera.
But you're right, most of the bands out of that era,
Locally, I'm saying.
yeah, they're like in our group, it's like nobody wants to write originals no more, and if they do, they just throw one or two in their set, and then the rest is covers. Why do you think that is?
Which albums are the best albums of every big band? The first couple albums.
That's true.
They're young, man. They're
Yeah.
17, 18 to maybe 25,
Right.
and they got that inspiration, that creativity back then.
Okay.
You know, when you're young,
Yeah.
you know.
And the hair.
Yeah.
Which I want to say, man, back in the day, you had a beautiful set of hair, man. You looked like Angelo that used to front for Seduce a little while. Angelo, which is no longer with us, but God, you guys look like twin brothers, man. You had that flowing, long brown hair,
Yeah, it's down
man.
here.
Yeah, and what made you decide to get it all chopped off? Just to be a businessman?
Who ain't know? My mom passed away
Oh,
in '98, and then I was like, I could. Then I stopped drinking. I was
Cleaned
like,
up
I gotta
your
get my
act.
shit straight. Yeah.
yeah, that's funny how that works, man. My mom passed about 12 years ago, 13 years ago, and she lived with me the last part of her life, and
Yeah.
it was just horrible. It was just horrible watching her, you know, and she never complained about anything, man. And she, to this day, we still don't know why she actually passed away. She told because we had hospice coming in, and she told us it was just normal.
How old was your mom?
72. She was 72. My dad died when I was 16, and he was 68. There was a big age difference, but they were from the South, you know.
Yeah.
So, yeah, but, you know, life goes on, and, you know. So what's the difference now in your repertoire of bands that you hire at the Token? What do you look for in a local band? I know you focus more on the higher end bands, but when somebody comes to John Anton and wants to play at your bar, what's the criteria for hiring them?
You gotta be within half hour of the Token.
Really?
Yeah, maybe even 20 minutes.
Okay.
I'm like, where are you guys from?
Oh, okay.
Oh, you're an hour away.
No.
Like, man, these guys ain't gonna draw anybody here.
That's a great
Then
idea.
I'll go to the social media. It's like, fuck, they got 30 friends.
That's it. So
You're
you
wasting my time,
Yeah.
my bartender's time.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
You don't
They're
want them
gonna
there
come out.
if you can't pack the bar.
Well,
or a
shit,
general.
I need people in the place, man.
Yeah, you gotta make
get
money.
people in there. You know,
Right.
You know,
So that's what you look for. Like you do your.
I try to find close bands.
Uh-huh.
I look at their social media. I listen to them.
Okay.
You know, then sometimes I might, a local band might want them on there if they're from an hour away. They're trading shows. I'm like,
Uh-huh.
hey, I'll do it to help you guys out. No
Oh,
problem. Then
okay.
you guys can play Grand Rapids or Toledo, wherever they're from.
And that's how you get the bigger bands when they're coming through, like say from Chicago to.
Yeah, the agents hit me up. Hey, you got these dates available? Then I'm like, yeah, let's do it.
Man, that's pretty
You
sneaky.
know,
That's
and,
sneaky.
and I'm doing all the genres, from blues, classic rock,
Yeah.
80s.
It's not just
metal.
Yeah, you got some good stuff in there, rhythm and blues and stuff like that draws a whole different crowd. Than
Well, like
just,
Blondie's was all metal and punk.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I mean?
And now it's more diversified.
Yeah.
You get, and is that financially better for you?
Yeah, because it's better because when AC/DC's in town, I'm like, oh shit, I got to book a metal show.
Yeah.
Or a big blues band is in town, I got to stay away from that.
I got you.
Or let's say Slayer and Metallica are in town. I'm like, oh man, I got to find something that's totally opposite where the fans don't want to go see them.
Does that stress you out? Like, how's your life around the bar? Is it 24/7? You're working in your mind, or do you?
No. I was basically before COVID. I was living there 4 or 5 nights a week.
Yeah.
Because I'd be there 16-hour days, and I'd be passing out on the way home.
That's crazy.
And I'm like, man, I'm gonna kill myself on the way home.
Right.
So I'll just crash there. I got so much stuff to do.
Right.
But I bought Joe Amanda to the banquet hall there. So it was like constant work, man. It was like I was on making it happen, man. No, I was like on a roll.
Caffeine City.
Then COVID slowed me down.
Yeah, it slowed everybody down, man. My industry, I'm a trucker now, and I don't know how I survived for 3 years without. I had to get all kinds of financial help, and everything turned 180 my way. Thank God when it started to become over with. But that shit just crippled every industry for nothing. I'm going to say that you and me talk about politics and stuff, and we try to stay away from that on the show, but. Man, that was a test. In my opinion, that was a test to see how compliant people would be.
Yeah.
And it ruined so many
And
people.
2020 was the best year I ever had booked. At Crocus booked, at Frank Marino booked,
No way.
at Pauly Shore was sold out booked.
Oh my goodness.
There's other shows I don't remember that were booked that year. I'm like, man, this is my best year ever. Then at Joy Manor downstairs, I had every weekend booked.
Yeah.
It's a second venue.
Right on.
Yeah.
Oh, you were doing music over there.
Oh yeah, a lot. Downstairs like a little venue.
Oh,
A lot.
so
Yeah.
you could go right
Yeah,
across
had a
the parking
separate
lot.
PA there and everything. Oh, I was like,
Oh my goodness. I don't.
I don't know how I did it.
I don't either.
I can't do it now. Back then, I was, under 50.
Yeah, we're not going to say how old we are, but I know a good friend of both yours and mine, Billy Rowe. He does Christmas parties there. So,
Yeah.
And those go over real well.
Yeah, they do.
But it's a lot of fun meeting all the, reminiscing with all us old timers and stuff, because there's a lot of us that ain't here anymore,
But then I don't want to go back to that, working
That hard.
that hard 7 days a week, literally doing that.
So you just
So now, I'm like, in the middle.
Yeah.
Why am I killing myself?
Right. You've achieved that level, man.
Yeah.
You go to Mexico every other day.
I bought a place down there, so I'm kind of all set. I could retire, I could just disappear right now if I want.
What do you think about opening up an establishment down there? Have you ever thought about
I don't want to own nothing anymore, man.
You're just done, huh?
36 years I already did it.
That's great.
I got my YouTube channel, man. I love doing that.
Well, that's what we're working
I like
on.
my goofy videos.
I love those with your pops, man. I just love your dad. He's just such a sweetheart of a guy, man. And he's very fortunate to have a son like you, man. And you look out for him night and day, man.
Yeah.
He's
Thanks.
a great guy, man. I remember he would be in the bar, and girls were flocking to him.
They were hugging on him.
Oh my goodness, he was a stud, man. And
He was my door guy till he was 72.
I know, man. And
Had to fire him.
to keep him healthy, man.
No, he let a minor in,
Oh, he
checking
did?
his ID.
You fired your pops?
Yeah, I'm standing at the end of the bar over here, by the office.
Mm-hmm.
And then this guy comes in. I'm Sergeant so-and-so. Are you the owner? I said, yeah. So, well, we had a decoy in front of me, little guy, and your door guy just stamps his hand and charges him his money, lets him in, don't ask him for ID. But he asked me for ID.
Oh my goodness.
Says, I got to give you a ticket for letting a minor in. I'm like, yeah, okay.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, my dad, there.
Did you try to get your way out and say, hey man, he's old?
No, I paid the state $2,000
Okay.
with the liquor control, and I paid Westland $500.
All one way.
Well, yeah, it was my first ever thing.
Have you ever
Then I heard my dad.
Tell me now, what's the difference between your attitude about owning an establishment from back in the day to now? I know you're taking more time for being your own guy and taking a lot of vacations and
Yeah.
What was your drive to get started as a bar owner? What made you say, this is what I want to do?
Well, I play guitar.
Okay, I did not know that.
Yeah, I had a band with my brother a long time ago when we were teenagers, you know what I mean?
Okay.
Then at 18, I'd borrow money from my dad and say, hey, I found this house, I want to flip it. So I'll go in there, paint it, change the carpet, flip it.
Okay.
A lot of work again. I'm like, oh, smokes, I gotta go find another house. So I flipped like 4 or 5 houses, right?
Okay.
Then I'm like, man, I gotta find a business. Then I'd be going to Harpo's and the Ritz and all these different places.
Hanging out, having fun.
Detroit News, I see Blondie's for sale. I'm like, oh, heavy metal rock club for sale. Wow, this is awesome. So I went over there, hung out, got and checked it out, and I'm like, hey, Pops. Well, I was living with him at the time. I was 20.
Right.
Hey, let's go over here to this bar and check it out. Then they borrowed me the money, and I bought it.
No.
Put the liquor license in my mom's name because I was 20.
Right. Oh, you weren't even 21 when you bought that?
No, I was
place?
20.
Jeez, man,
My brother was a bartender. He was 19.
Wow. Where's your brother now?
He's over there on the east side somewhere, 26 Mile and Shaner.
Okay, you guys still communicate?
Yeah, all the time. All the time. Yeah, we're tight.
Freddie cut his finger off. I don't know if I told you.
Oh, I don't know if he did.
Yeah.
I thought he damaged it or something.
No, he cut his middle finger off right down.
Really?
The
Wow.
Yeah. At a bar.
No way. Really?
Yeah, he went to pull.
Oh, was it on a chair or something?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I've seen that.
Yeah, it's pretty horrific, man.
Yeah.
So what's going on with your dad now?
Well, he's in a senior facility. He's doing good,
Yeah.
There's like 3 dudes in there, 20 ladies.
Is he chasing the women around?
No, they're all like hugging on him, like grabbing him by the hand, walking down the hall with him. Every time I see him, he's with some gal.
He's a player, man. He's a good man. I just love him dearly. I did not know you played guitar. When did you pick up a guitar?
I don't know, we were 14, 13, 14 years old, had a band, started growing our hair, watching music videos.
Yeah. It was fun back then, man. Did you ever think you were going to make it, to concert level or anything like that?
No, after seeing the bands at Harpo's on the stage, I'm like, man, I'm nowhere near as good as these guys. Because I was always into Ingve, Joe Satriani, Vinnie Moore, all the super shredder dudes.
Right on.
You know what I mean? Then, that's what I thought. Then I bought the bar. Then you got all these bands coming in and out. But then come to find out, you don't have to be the best guitar player to make it.
No.
All the biggest bands in the world play 3 chords.
Like AC/DC's a good one.
AC/DC's a good one. A lot of bands are just 3-chord riffs, cool riff, good chorus line.
Sure.
And maybe a cool blues solo like AC/DC does or Led Zeppelin. And you got to happen it,
With not a whole lot of effort either.
Because I have a lot of those technical shredder dudes that I love all the time over here.
Right.
And their audience is very limited.
Why do you think that is?
Because people aren't into like 200 notes a second,
They're just over it.
Yeah. Well, no, people aren't into that. They want to hear good lyrics, good melody.
Yeah. I kind of changed my forte on rock and roll. I really don't care, and I don't know if I should say this, but I don't care for Metallica anymore. It's just too much for me. And I'm just wondering if our age people, you still like when Seduce comes in, man. I get a kick out of how good their following still is after 40 years.
Well, it's a reunion.
Yeah, it's a party, man.
Yeah, it's a reunion
People
party,
coming in there with wheelchairs and walkers and stuff, and
probably bringing their kids to check them out.
yeah, man. And then the kids, then the new kids are like, man, I'm going to be a heavy metal rocker, man. And that's where it's at, man. Teaching the younger generation to appreciate like the Detroit. That's what I'm trying to do is like have people reconnect with the Detroit rock and roll that was. It is not anymore. It's just not the same scene. And I talk about this a lot, I mean, the tribute bands, they pack the places and they make you money. And then
people want to see songs they know.
Yeah.
They don't want to just hear some If you're in your 20s and you can go out and party and see your friends, that's what it was back then.
Yeah,
Everybody getting together.
exactly.
You know what I mean?
Right.
It was a Franklin get-together, or a Churchill get-together, or something like that.
Yep, 100%.
So people want to go hear the big bands. Hey, you want to go see the big band? It's a $400 ticket.
Yeah.
You want to see the big band just as good over here,
For
maybe even
$20.
better for $20.
Yeah,
You know?
and that's what I had a tribute band, and we did the show at your bar. They're Motley Crue. What's it?
Wrecking Crew.
Wrecking Crew. What a great club of band. Man.
Yeah.
Those guys, man, they are incredible. The stage presence, and they also do a Paradise City is another one of their
Guns N' Roses.
Guns N' Roses, yeah. Those guys, they're just really, really good, and they got a following. They go all over the place, and people actually follow them. Where you can't get a rock band that does all originals for anybody to follow them anywhere.
Well, like I had a Rush tribute. They did 300 people.
That's good.
Wrecking Crew, 300 to 500. Just depends.
And that's like
there's other ones too that pack it.
Yeah. Def Leppard, Mark, what's his name? Mark.
Hopkins.
Yeah, he draws a great.
Yeah, he's got the Def Leppard, the Bon Jovi.
Yeah, he does good. I gave him two kittens back probably 13 years ago, and one just passed away. Mark's a great guy. I like Mark a lot. And sadly, one of my Bella's babies, they just had to put her down. And but they travel quite a bit, and he's got another band that he does. I forget the name of it, but they don't draw near as good as his tribute bands.
Oh, you mean the cover band? That's a cover band. It's not a tribute band.
Right.
Yeah, they don't draw as much, right?
Not as much, and it's the same group of people up there doing this music, but people are just drawn to these tribute bands because, like you said, nobody has $400.
Hey, it's evolution, man.
Yeah.
If it stayed the same, it'd probably get boring,
Yeah, and that's a good way to look at it.
It's changing all the time.
It is, just like our world, man. So are you planning on packing up and moving to... Oops.
That's the plan.
That's the plan.
That's
so
the plan,
the token's going to be up for sale soon.
Could be.
Maybe
next year,
That's great. I'm going to be sad to see you go. And you say you got a 4.
You'll see me on my YouTube channel.
I know.
Run around Mexico.
I know, man. And doing stuff with your pops, which I think is great.
Yeah.
I get the biggest kick out of watching your videos, man. You got a lot of followers too, man.
Well, it's growing. It's growing.
Isn't it fun to do that stuff?
Yeah, it is. Listen. From 2000 to 2010, I shot my movie, Guns, Drugs, and Dirty Money.
Right.
And in that time, I was in 35 different movies. I'm on the Internet Movie Database. Okay. John Anton, right? I was trying to be an actor.
I didn't know that.
In the meantime, I was being a filmmaker. I shot like 15 music videos for bands.
I had no idea.
Yeah, I got a bunch of music videos I did for bands.
No.
Then I was trying to transition out of being a club owner to being an actor or filmmaker.
Okay.
Right? Then as I was shooting my movie, which cost me a lot of money over the 10 years.
It took you 10 years to make that? And you used a lot of local guys too, didn't you?
Yeah, a lot of local guys.
Yeah.
It's a shoot 'em up.
I know.
Shoot 'em up flick, man. Yeah.
I gotta watch it.
With the body count of 200.
Oh my goodness.
Bodies dropping.
What went through your mind to decide you wanted to do that?
When I was 16, I watched Mad Max.
Yeah.
I was like, hey, I want to do a movie like that, man.
Oh my goodness. So are you still...
And the interesting thing is, I was talking to somebody that I'd known back then, and they said, oh, you talked about doing a movie when you were 16. I'm like, really? I'm like, yeah. I'm like, you know what? Yeah, after watching Mad Max, I did. So I did my movie, then I had Eric Roberts stayed at my house for 3 days.
Okay.
Towards the end of my movie. And he's looking at the schedule and all this stuff, and he's telling me he's going to fly home for 2 days and fly back out to Wisconsin. He's going to go home, go to Georgia, go to Florida. I'm like, man, I don't want to live like that. I'm never fucking home.
Yeah, that's terrible, man.
Just living on the road.
Not especially.
I can't even have a relationship like that. You know what I mean?
No, absolutely not. How did you meet Eric?
Who?
Eric.
On another movie set.
Oh.
I was a gun wrangler on the movie set because this movie that I have, Guns, Drugs, Dirty Money, I got all these guns, Entourage.
Oh.
Then they called me up and said, hey, we heard you have all these movie guns.
Okay.
And they called me in, so I was a gun wrangler, so every day, he was a cop in the movie, I would hand him his gun every day, and when they say cut, he'd hand it back to me.
No kid, these were...
So I spent like 2 weeks with him on the set.
You got to know him pretty good?
They were Hollywood. We had the biggest tax incentive, film tax incentive in the country back then. Those years.
Okay.
Then there was like 70 movies coming to town. De Niro was in town. I mean, you name it, man. They were all... Wolverine was in town. The Island was shot here. I mean, Michael Bay shot a bunch of movies here. I mean, tons of movies.
Detroit has really come full circle in the regards of big money coming in to do movies.
Then they cut the taxes on everybody left.
Yeah, everybody's split. That's all we're done with. Hurry up,
They
in
went
and
to,
out.
like, somewhere else.
Yeah, hurry up, get in, do what you gotta do, get a tax break, and get the hell out of Dodge.
Yeah. That's how I met him. Then I asked him to do my movie.
Mm-hmm.
And it was great, man. I picked him up from the airport. We shot on Christmas Eve the scene for my movie.
Okay.
Then Christmas Day, I took him to the airport and he flew home.
Wow.
You know what I mean? He says, John, I like you a lot, man. Nobody really helps out independent filmmakers like you guys. I'm going to help you out.
That is so cool.
Like, no way. He says, just buy me an airplane ticket, because after the movie that we were on when I was a gun wrangler, I'm flying to Wisconsin for 2 weeks. You fly me back, first class, and my luggage, and fly me home, and I'll do it.
That's very,
thank you, man.
cool. Wow.
Yeah, it was great.
Is he a nice guy?
Yeah, I got a picture with him next to my Christmas tree,
You're shitting me. Wow. How was he to live with for a couple
No, he was
days?
cool. He was a cool guy. Yeah.
I know. I've seen a lot of his movies, man. And now, what's a gun wrangler? You own a lot of prop guns. Is that what it?
Yeah.
And they needed them, so that's how they.
I'm not a gun wrangler, but I had them for my movie.
Right.
And through the grapevine here in town, they're like, "Who's got all these guns? Who's got guns so we can use them in the movie?"
Okay.
They got a hold of me. I'm like, "Oh shit, what are you guys paying? Okay, I'll do it." Eric was great.
Oh, right. Now that was like how many years ago? Did that?
I think that could have been 08, 07, 08, I think.
Tell me about some of the local actors you used. Some of the guys from the bar who was on that movie.
I don't know, man. A lot of people, man.
Yeah,
a lot of people.
I know Randy.
Peebler was in there, yeah.
Yeah, and Randy Warner from Broke. He was in there too, wasn't he?
Doug.
Doug.
Maybe
yeah.
Randy was too. I had a big shoot 'em out scene.
Yeah.
So maybe he was in that too.
A lot of the movie was done in the bar.
The ending, the finale, is done in the bar.
The finale, okay. And what are your plans for doing anything else in the movie industry? Are you done or?
Just doing my YouTube channel.
That's it for now.
Yeah, I just want to grow it. I have a lot of fun doing it, man. I love the editing. I love doing the score.
Okay.
I love putting it together. I'm documenting memories with my dad.
That's
You know what I mean? He's 86.
Yeah, that's incredibly cool. You got a great bond with your
And ideally would be if I could pull it off. Because right now he's in the senior facility.
Mm-hmm.
If I can move to Mexico and bring my dad with me,
Think that's gonna happen?
that'd be the best. He loves the sun. He loves being outdoors.
Oh yeah.
I just find some Mexican ladies to watch him.
He's gonna go out on the beach in a thong, and I'm
He'd love
gonna
it.
cry laughing.
I just get him a 70s, Speedo, a gold chain.
Oh my goodness, that's your dad exactly. Oh my God,
That's how he was in the
I know. Holy mackerel! So you you actually bought a apartment complex down there. Am I correct?
Yeah.
And you're gonna be renting that out.
No, it's already rented.
You got all the rooms are already full.
The guy who sold it to me is Canadian. He built it in '96.
Mm-hmm.
He said, "Hey, can I rent one of the units?" And I'll still be, the property manager, whatever I'm doing.
Wow.
He's 70,
Uh-huh.
right? He was 70 when he sold it to me.
Uh-huh.
He says, "Can I just rent one? I'll still pay the bills and do whatever." I'm like, "Oh, that's great."
No kidding.
Then I got a British guy and 2 Canadian dudes renting the places, and I kept one for myself.
Right on.
When I closed on it, like the month before, somebody moved out and one opened up. Then the last 2 years I've been slowly remodeling each unit.
You got it all together, man. You got your life in order, fam.
I go there, everybody speaks English, dude. It's like it's a gated community.
Yeah.
Super cool, tourist place.
How close to the water?
A block, man.
You're kidding me.
Yeah. If I had a slingshot, I could.
So you go down there like 1, 2, 3 times a month, and you spend a week.
No, probably once every other month.
And it's like for a week at a time.
Yeah. Then I go the whole month of January. We were the whole month of July there.
Isn't it pretty hot down there in July? You don't
It
care.
was hot here.
Yeah, you don't care.
Don't bother me. It ain't hot as Florida.
Oh man, Florida's it's just
The ocean breeze, man, keeps it good.
The humidity in Florida is just so. I went down there 3 years ago, and it rained every single morning. Then it was sunny and beautiful, but it was so humid for the rest of the day. You couldn't get out of your car without. I wear glasses.
Yeah.
You couldn't even see. It was just, and then at nighttime, the bugs. I don't think I could ever live down there. I don't know, man. But
Well, I just read that Michigan is the 5th best state people moving back to.
Why? Really?
Yeah, because back in 08, 9, 10, when the economy hit, people were moving to Arizona, moving to Florida, moving out.
Right.
Well, now everywhere's so expensive.
Yeah.
It's rated 5th place to move back to.
I had no idea.
I don't know. I just read it. I don't know if it's true or not. You know?
It's just,
Fake
if
news,
it's
I don't
on
know.
paper, it's true. I don't know, man. The cost of living in Michigan is just incredible. I can't even believe how much it costs to fill your refrigerator and stuff.
Well, Florida's worse. You get insurance. You can't get.
You can't
If you're on the coastline, you can't get insurance on your house.
Yeah.
Or if you do, it's 20 grand.
That's insanity.
Then the association fees are like.
I got a bunch of friends that moved down there, and they bought trailers and live in like middle Florida, and in 5 years you could get one for $25,000. Now they're $100 grand for a piece of crap trailer, and it's just
Well, 5-6 years ago, I was looking at a condo in Florida, in Clearwater on the coast.
yeah.
If I
That's
could
where
pay-
we were at.
Yeah. Oh, it's 500 grand. Okay, great. Association fee, $800. I'm like, oh shit. You pay the thing off.
You still
You're
pay
stuck for
$1,000 a month.
Yeah, plus taxes,
Right.
$1,000.
That's insane.
Then now they've increased them. I get insurance on it. I'm like, forget it.
That's just too much.
My 5-unit down in Mexico, $400 for the year.
Oh my God, that's one.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying, man.
And we have trash pickup 7 days a week. The ladies sweep the streets every day.
Nice and
No,
clean.
we got an association fee too. So
But if it's quality living, man, and you can afford something like that. I know I got a friend that he's been visiting Costa Rica. He said you can live like a king down there for $1,500 a month.
there's a bunch of countries you can do that in.
Is that
You know,
kind
yeah.
of the same in Mexico?
Yeah, totally.
Ah, man, see.
There's a ton of retired Americans down there and Canadians.
And how do they treat the Americans, the Mexican people?
What do you mean? Great, dude.
All
It's awesome, man. Everybody's super friendly. It's super nice.
That's wonderful,
You know,
man.
I feel safe as being in the suburbs here.
No kidding.
I feel safer there than every U.S. major city.
That's great, man.
What? Flint, Pontiac,
Oh, yeah.
downtown Detroit,
Yeah.
Philly, St. Louis, L.A.,
Sure.
New York. I feel way safer there
That's
than
wonderful.
any of those cities, bro. Come on.
That's wonderful, man. Well, John, man, it's been a pleasure talking with you, man. And what's your biggest show coming up? What do you got coming up? Anything big that people need to know about?
Well, I just had the Bullet Boys and Lynch mobbed, and Anthony Gomes is a big show.
Yeah.
Lyra McRae with Jim McCarty is a good one.
I'm trying to get a hold of, maybe you can help me out, get a hold of Gomez. I would love to do a show with him.
Yeah,
Maybe you could put it in his ear for me.
sure.
And,
Maybe through Zoom or something.
Yeah.
You can do it that way because he's
Yeah.
always jumping on the
We
road.
do, it's called StreamYard. That's how we do people that can't be in-house.
Yeah, he'll do it.
Oh, that would
Probably
be
do
good. Would you talk to him for
Yeah.
me? Thank you. John, it's been a pleasure,
Hey,
buddy.
no problem, brother.
To all you people out there, this is Mr. John Anton, the owner of the Toga Lounge, saying sayonara.
Adios, amigos.